Hey y'all, welcome to Lovin' My Daughter-in-Law podcast, where connection, love, and a whole lot of fun come together. I'm Leanne Austin, boy mom and teacher turned master certified life coach, who once had all the feelings when cute girlies started dating my sons. I had to learn a lot about love, boundaries, and connection, not just with my daughters-in-law, but with myself. That's how Lovin' My Daughter-in-Law was born. So, if you're craving more love, connection, and fun in your life, especially the kind that starts from within, this podcast is for you. Today's episode, number 189, Breaking the Pattern. Why doing things differently changes everything. Growing up, my dad loved Zig Ziglar. I swear half my childhood could be summed up in one-liners from Ziggy. But there's one thing that's stuck with me my whole life. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you'll keep getting what you've been getting. And recently, one of my coaches, Maren Rasmussen, reminded me of Einstein's take on this. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Both are true, and both hit uncomfortably close to home. For me, that truth used to live in one very specific area, the number on the scale. For over 45 years, that number told me if I was good or bad, successful or failing. I'd work so hard to get that number down. I'd celebrate, think I'd crack the code, and then over time, the number would creep back up and the cycle would start all over again. I thought I just needed to try harder, to have more willpower, to follow the rules better. But in reality, I was doing similar things over and over, expecting something magical to change. And honestly, I was exhausted. I didn't even realize I was measuring my life and my worth on an external scoreboard that wasn't even telling the real story. Things started to shift when I learned more about the nervous system, thanks to Leah Davidson. Through my own personal work and the tools I'm teaching in Connection Crew, I began to see the patterns I was stuck in. I started asking myself different questions, and most importantly, I stopped letting the scale be my boss. Instead, I began using what I now call my internal scale, measuring things like how peaceful I feel in my own body, how quickly I can come back to calm when I'm stressed, how much trust I'm building with myself. Those are the, quote, numbers that really matter. And let me tell you, they're the ones that have changed everything. So here's the thing. Working harder at the external thing will never get you to the internal results that you want. Sometimes the bravest, most powerful thing you can do is to completely change your approach, even if it feels weird, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because the truth is, your nervous system loves to keep you in the same old loops. That's what feels safe, even if it's not working. But when you step out of that pattern, you give yourself the chance to create a completely different outcome. I want to challenge you this week. Pick one area of your life where you've been doing the same thing over and over. Ask yourself, what is a completely different approach I could try? And instead of measuring success on an external scoreboard, create your own internal scale. Pay attention to how you feel, what you're learning, and the small shifts you notice. That's where the magic starts. Sometimes the change you're looking for comes from doing something entirely different and letting go of the old scorecards. I love this quote. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Something to think about. So maybe today's the day you turn that page. And if you'd like some encouragement, tools, and a whole lot of connection as you step into your next chapter, come join me in Connection Crew. It's where we practice love, fun, and growth together. Or if you'd like to go deeper one-on-one, I'd be honored to walk with you as your coach. You can find all the details at leanneaustin.com. Your next chapter is waiting. Let's start it together. Here's to breaking the pattern, fun, connection, and love. Have a good one, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today on Love of My Daughter-in-Law podcast. I hope you're walking away with a little more connection, love, and lightness in your heart. If this episode made you smile, tap the follow button and share it with a friend. And if you're tired of walking on eggshells, second-guessing yourself, feeling disconnected, or ready to learn all about your nervous system, come join us inside Connection Crew or grab some one-on-one coaching. I'd love to be your coach and cheer you on. Until next time, be you, love you, build connections, and have some fun.